Now, I don't know, folks, whether to be excited, to be happy, to be optimistic, or just to be downright angry, or, well, probably the main one here, like, I'm gonna boycott you if this turns out to be another asymmetrical horror game. And the reason for that is because of Saber Interactive. Saber Interactive has teased their latest game reveal for July 22nd, which is next Tuesday. Now, the problem with this, Saber Interactive, they completely destroyed the Evil Dead franchise. They put out Evil Dead the game, which, at the start, it had a lot of potential. It had a lot of great things going for it. You know, obviously, you could be the demons, or you could be the hero, and there was a lot of cool stuff in the game. But Saber, they just seem to be the type of company where, a bit like Gun Media. Right, we're going to put out this IP, and then we're going to just plan out all this DLC, then we're going to get rid of it, and we're going to just start another one. That's what they seem to be. And obviously, seeing this, then going down to this, which is the actual teaser, which we're going to play you now, because this is the actual teaser, and straight away, personally, this is HELLRAISER. Because you can hear Doug Bradley, you can hear someone say you have a desire. Again, Cenobites. You hear the bells, you hear Chatterer, you hear chains. So I'll just leave it up for you when we play this now. Let me know what you think afterwards. That's it. It's HELLRAISER. It's Doug Bradley. And this is how a lot of companies tease anything to do with HELLRAISER. Perfect example is Behavior Interactive with DBD. When HELLRAISER, when Pinhead and the Chatterer were coming, they had the TV with a flower. And it was static like this. And that is it. And that's literally it. But it actually has a website, as you can see. So if you click the website, all we get is this. So it is for next week, let's say next Tuesday, UTC 1 AM or PM, whichever one they want to do it. But I really hope it's not asymmetrical. But there's one thing, I have looked at this as well. And the sad thing is, if you press obviously F12, you get all the stuff to come up. There is a lot of extensions for Facebook, which in my mind now, I'm just going to completely going, I really hope it's not for Meta Quest, because we have recently seen that there's a great looking Deadpool game coming out, which is only via the Meta Quest. And if it's that is going to be absolutely terrible, because no one is going to buy it. But then if you actually go into Twitter and you see all the replies, you've got, Mike, we watched a movie. Dear baby Jesus, please let it be an actual story mode HELLRAISER game and not a multiplayer that will be dead in a few months. Everyone's saying the same thing about it being dead, which if they go asymmetrical, it's going to be dead in a matter of months. Everyone excited for this flop, exactly like we were saying, Fear the Gun. They ruined Texas Chainsaw Massacre. After what you did go to the Evil Dead game, I'll not be buying whatever collector's edition, blah blah blah. More DVD ripoff. Yeah, I'm not buying this cash grab after what you did to Evil Dead. So why? So this is actually the perfect one by here. So this is why Pinhead was taken out of DBD. Yeah, I'm boycotting. Yeah, so with that, DBD, if you didn't buy HELLRAISER for the last couple of years, then you can't get him anymore. They have actually taken the license away, but if you already had the game and you bought him and the character, you could still play as him. Which, thankfully, I still have him in my inventory, which I haven't actually played DBD in a long time, and it's probably changed a lot as well. But literally, everyone is saying the same thing. It's going to be bad, it's going to be bad. But you have a few people, 100% HELLRAISER, you can hear the chains, Chatterer, the bell that plays when they are summoned, and then it also sounds like Pinhead quoting, "Damn, this is going to be amazing, I pray Kirsty is playable." Well, sorry Slasher, it's not going to be that good if it's a multiplayer. And then we got this one by here. To add to this other thing I've noticed, the TV is the same TV from the hospital scene in Hellraiser. Yeah. Which is this one by here. Is it actually, though? Could very well be. Could very well be. And again, they posted all of this before. But going into the actual article, it states about it. They have something cooking for horror fans for the next title. Problem is, we won't know until next week. Others, meanwhile, are saying that the voice sounds like Jigsaw. It's not. It is Doug Bradley. You can tell that by a mile. Which would be a return of the franchise to video game. Others have mentioned John Carpenter's Toxic Commando, which has unfortunately been MIA since its announcement back in 2023. Yeah, I have been waiting for that game for ages, and I really want to play it. But, you know, it says by here, we did our snooping off the website and the video on X, and couldn't find any indication of anything that pointed to Hellraiser or Saw. It's not going to be. We have seen quite a few people, they've gone into the code of these websites, and they've managed to find things in the past. Now people, well, the companies are getting privy to it, they're like, oh, this is how people are finding things, we can't do that. So they've taken it out that way. But if it's an asymmetrical, I'll probably buy it and then I'll sell it straight away. Or I'll just try and find a different way of funding it, you know, internet, downloading, that sort of thing. Because if it is another asymmetrical horror, it's going to be just another TCM or another Evil Dead on arrival, which absolutely sucks because Evil Dead was such a good game to start off with. The premise was amazing. Everything about that game, they could have done something really, truly great, but they didn't. They completely messed it up. But let us know what you think down below, folks. Do you think this is Hellraiser? Do you think Saber are going to do another asymmetrical? Or are they going to prove to everyone and go, oh, know what, guys? We actually got a single story mode here, which I can't see happening. Let us know down below, folks, and I will see you soon.